Morning total, we are the phone team and our topic is the warehousing activity for return item and my name is Gian 254132, my teammate Lam Weng Jing 254067 and Muhammad Nurfirdaus bin Roslan 256448. Introduction, we will discuss about the e-commerce trade. The retailer and distributor are offering the free return in their shop, and it will be increase the number of return items and it will be increase the operating cost and affect the profit. But they will care about it. Why? Because this is a decisive factor in a customer decision to purchase. After that is the awareness of environmentals. All the countries have their own regulation to ensure the effective disposal of manufactured product and waste, and they will adopting sustainable business initiative like the effective reverse logistics strategy in their companies. Now is the 5 reasons for return item. The first is the company ship wrong product. Second is the defective or damaged product. Third is late delivery of items. Fourth is change their mind after purchase. And the last is the wardrobing. Wardrobing is like example the girl buy the clothes, use few days and then without the payments. Now is the construction of return items. The return management have two types, which is the controllable and uncontrollable. For the controllable is the company problem, difficult or error that can be eliminated by your teams. But for the uncontrollable is the mistake made by your customer, like wrong size, wrong color and so on, they cannot eliminate by your team. Now is the managing return item for competitive advantages. The first is the efficient return item as a profitable asset. The service can market or sold off to other companies like the estate lauder company. The second is improved customer satisfaction and repeat purchasing. The company can collect the data and information of buyer when they give the feedback like the LL bin inch. And the third is the effective arranging the return. Many companies they are focusing the efficiency or cost effectiveness in return item process, but the best strategy is bidding in return product. Like Logitech International SA are using this strategy. For the relationship between the return item and reverse logistics, the return item is under the reverse logistics. It's like the activities like they have the resell, reuse, remanufacture, and so on. It's the activity under the reverse logistics. Evolution of reverse logistics. The reverse logistics process is very important in the logistics fund and warehousing activity in nowadays compared with the before, because before just using the forward logistics process, they don't care about the reverse logistics, but for nowadays they are really important for it.
Hello, Doctor. I am Lam Weng Jing, one of the members in Phoenix team, and I will continue presentation with reverse logistics. In formal definition, the concept of supply chain management professional has defined reverse logistics as process of planning, implementing, and controlling the flow of raw materials, semi-finished goods, finished goods, and also related information in the way of efficient, cost-effective from the point of where the item to be consumed towards the point of where the item originally produced with the goal of recapturing value of proper disposal. While in others like Reverse Logistics Association, shortly called as RLA, they refer reverse logistics as all related activity data involved in the return product or service after the point of sales. For the concept of the reverse logistics, in the application view, it varies from the needs and the trend following by the company supply chain, and also changes as with shifting that have on the relationship or company with consumers, distributors, contractors, and other parties related. To implement reverse logistics, they need consider three aspects, which is the economic aspect associated to possibility to gain profit from the reverse logistics, social aspect, response of company to growing requirement from customer and growing awareness of product or service users in the scope of corporate social responsibility for the company, and environment aspect, it related to a decision made as ensure the process go well at the same time protecting environment. The final goal is to extend product's life cycle and avoiding losing value of defective return product. In reverse logistics, there is 3 stages never run out of the process framework, which is the collection, inspecting, and sorting returns. And lastly are the value recovery. For implementation, first look on your financial performance. Can you bring more effective solution? Is there any opportunities for implementing reverse process or improve it? Let's check the freight and warehouse costs, human resource needed, and time consumption for reverse process, which can support a dynamic system that will help save your labor and inventory costs. Third, return process need to outsource to other party or not, since not all company can handle it, and it suggests to get better operation if possible. Last, get anyone related involved, since the resources on are also limited when financial support are limited. For the driving factors behind reverse logistics, it categorized as internally and externally. And internally driver factors are the economic factor, competitive factor, operational performance factors. And for the external factor would be legal factors, environmental factors, social responsibility and corporate citizenship, which has become a trend and must enforce due to stakeholder demand and public pressure. In return processing management content, first the return and repair policies need to be revised and improved from time to time to find more solutions to minimize the abuse of these policies and adjust when any shifting occur. Next, get more cooperations with your reverse logistic partner via an agreement where both can win-win advantage and thus eliminates any additional responsibilities on their partner's behalf. Databases are not the real technology right now. Reverse logistics can have it record and history data and at the same time I can analyze and optimize your operation performance. Lastly, we consider relationship between the transportation, logistics, online shopping, trending recently proved that need to find solution keep and even increase reverse logistic operation like some practice combine strategy of delivery and pickup or looking new infrastructure either expanding existing facilities or open centralized return center. The returns will be go on to value recovery process if it cannot resell again. The value recovery process include recondition, repair, manufacturing, refurbishing, cannibalization, recycling, and reuse. Due to the uncertainty, reverse logistics become costly. Decision makers have to try bring every last cent out for every supply chain activities, including reverse logistics. The buy now pay later trending has increased the amount of return, but also ensure perform sales and brand loyalty. First ways to deal with these are technology and related aspects in intelligent system. Complete visibility supply chain also suggests to be practiced to help better manage your reverse logistics process. It's another option as well for return to internally use within your company as saving costs for value recovery process, where some unaffordable to purchase the value recovery process technology also. Experts for reverse logistics related also suggest to be hired for optimize your reverse logistics performance with some technology that don't know how to use if don't have the related talent. Customer service have to making it up with reverse logistics to manage return process and excellent shopping experience for customers to prevent losing value from customers. What has told before reverse logistics are associated environment aspect too. So reverse logistics has guarantees a certain degree level of green within the supply chain. Thus, reverse logistics sometimes known as a concept embracing sustainability development. Green supply chain management are not only logistics, but also business process as well. So the resource allocation had to balance not only reverse logistic activity and also other activity in a balanced way for higher operation performance and ensure a smooth streamline of supply chain. One of the innovative technology are reusable transport packaging. Its pallets, container or dunnage that designed for reuse within the supply chain process. Sometimes you can see this packaging in reverse logistic process. As reused transport packaging not only cover the flow or send to endpoint but also the flow back to output point. Reused transport packaging has 4 classifications, which is refillable by bulk dispenser, parent packaging, returnable packaging, transit packaging.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Amy. Okay, my name is Muhammad Nurfirdaus bin Roslan 25644X. Okay, in this slide, I want to present about the warehousing management. Okay, some people still believe that warehousing is simplified a storage function, but it's supposed to be in the old time. The world keeps changing as well as the development of country with a new technology introduced. That's meaning warehouse management also evolved to a more complex process. Okay, warehousing management we can define as an oversight of operations in current warehouse structure and process, which is not only including the taking and storing inventory and also training staff, workload planning, and controlling the movement goods. Okay, warehouse management is the control of the day-to-day operations of a warehouse, such as the shipping, receiving, goods away, and picking of goods. In every warehouse, they also need a system we call a warehouse management system, WMS. Warehouse management system is a software and process that allow an organizations to control and administer a warehouse operations from the time goods or materials enter the warehouse until they move out. Why every warehouse needed? Because they need to know the flow of stock in a warehouse, and for the workers easiest and fast to the work to manage the stock at a warehouse. Okay, now we move to the next slide. It's about the importance of reverse logistics used in warehouse management. Okay, reverse logistics is one of the most basic components in the world market process, and it poses significant rewards for professional firms if they can manage it. Okay, reverse logistics can be called as any logistics involved after the point of sale for recapture of the inventory and for the proper disposal of the returned merchandise. Okay, reverse logistics is very significant in logistic industry. Okay, the first point is it can earn a maximum value from the returned item. It can be a function as an asset recovery, which reducing spending on returned product. Okay, it's also help to decrease the cost to discarding obsolete product. Okay, so it also prove that asset recovery is beneficial towards the business profit, which is some of the parts of equipment. Okay, if the company the power to making a decision decide to focus more on return items. Okay, it can enforce the environmentally concept and awareness will tend to again more focus from the public. Okay, in this slide, we talk about the advantage of reverse logistics in warehouse management. First, we go to the customer satisfaction. Okay, it's about the consumer experience accomplished by the matching or exceeding of consumer standards of a company goods or services. Okay, what buyers want is to voice their opinion about this product, and then the supplier or the product supplier will do something about their products, which is to make improve of their product. Okay, now we go to the second, which is minimize the environmental impact. Okay, obviously the first logistic help warehousing management to minimize the environmental impact, which is benefits to ecology system and company by win-win situation, which are the use of ingredients in production, the use of ingredient in production process to avoid a misuse of unprocessed raw ingredient and less energy used during the process. Okay, now we go to the last point, which is cost reduction. Okay, the reverse logistics also can help warehousing management, saving costs in several ways along supply chain process, including the warehouse operation as well. Okay, now we talk about the warehouse mobility solution. Okay, it's refer to the solution for warehouse workers to freely moving around the warehouse and remain fully connected regardless of a location at the same time. Okay, the solution could be include the vehicle-mounted computers, smartphone, tablet or iPads, handheld scanner or barcode scanner, mobile printer, and others could be innovating in the future as well. Okay, there are three systems. First, standalone warehouse management system. Okay, which is applied on the business native hardware and network. Second is the cloud warehousing management. Okay, it can be defined as the web-based software as a service model that use commercial cloud technology. Okay, that is integrate ERP modules. Okay, it's a dynamic software solution that incorporate the functionality of a variety of other applications. Okay, in this part, we'll talk about the wearable warehouse technology. Okay, we believe that all warehouses have applied the warehouse mobility solution and wearable technology in their warehouse management to ensure their products are organized and accessible. Okay, through this technology, it is also able to streamline their warehouse management. Okay, here there are a device, wearable warehouse technology that can be used in warehousing. Okay, first feature is about the voice recognition. The second is about the smart glasses. That is your skeleton, which is to provide for the workers carry out the heavy load. Okay, fourth is glove or ring type scanner. Fifth is the smartwatch, and last is the fitness band. Okay, they have three type of cost management in warehousing management. Okay, first about the hidden cost. Okay, in hidden cost, there are several points that we can take. Okay, first is about the hidden labor cost. Second point is about the grey market product. Third is inability to forecast accurately. Fourth is offering free return shipping, and last is credit reconciliation. Okay, in this slide, we can see the way how we can cut the cost in warehouse management. Okay, the first point, we can minimize the warehouse storage. Second, we need to using up-to-date the technology. Okay, third, we can apply the cross-docking and warehousing management. Okay, fourth, we can give the option customer pickup and delivery. And fourth, we need to improve the pick and store routes in a warehouse. In this slide, we'll talk about the dwindle of product return rates. Okay, it's about the ways how we decrease the percent of product return to the company. Okay, the first point is we need customer review our product, so we can know the advantage and the weakness of our product. In the future, we can do some improvement and modification to gain the customer satisfaction level. Okay, the second point is the company needs to provide the high quality graphics, visual, and video product. Okay, through the high graphic, visual image, and product video, it is very important to ensure that the quality of the product match up to the standards of the customer, which determines what you see is what you get. Okay, the third point is about the customer service. Okay, it's a hotline paired to a well-organized platform that will help the buyer solve the product problems. And the last is the after-sales services. Okay, sellers need to know what the cost product return is very important to make sure that reduction product return rate to the store is not only the satisfying the customer with a current purchase, but it is a lessons can be learned about a change that can maybe needed to future products and services.
Conclusion, river logistics is a research topic developed in the past 2 decades, but it can be also considered as a comprehensive research topic at present. Since 1995, hundreds of papers have been published in the most prestigious scientific journal. River logistics is not only for the researcher, but also for the company and professional who regard the EOU product as a business opportunity. They also consider this activity in their decision strategy. So these papers are divided into four parts, which is the introduction, river logistics, warehousing management, and cost management, to ensure the reader can easily and clearly understand what is the warehousing activity for return item.